So the contractor who just saved me thousands, I'm paying him more, not less. And here's why. So I went to check on an apartment that we're in the process of rehabbing. And it's in a building that I've owned for about 12 years now. And it's been way overdue for a complete rehab. I mean, it was really pretty shabby. And I'm in the process of also redoing the entire building. So taking it from kind of a C building to very much a B plus, right? The neighborhood deserves it and the building deserves it. And it was time to really bring it up a level. So I had this property for a while, and it had been built in 1960. It still had ceiling heat, and it had these ugly air conditioners that stuck out the front of the building. And so I had my contractor pull the air conditioners out and put the bricks in to cover up the space. And I had my HVAC guy, who's worked with me for years, come and do the looking around to see where we could run the heat and air, right? So a full HVAC system, ductwork, upgrade the electrical, the whole 9 yards, which is expensive, but the amount of equity that I have in this building is well worth it. And on the other end of this, what I plan to do with this building long term, also well worth it, right? And eventually I'll show you a full walkthrough before and after of this unit, and I think you're gonna probably be shocked. And you're really gonna be shocked when I show you the swing in the numbers, not just on a unit, but on the building as a whole, right? Anyway, so he called me earlier and he said, we're gonna have to have a pull down staircase, like the little doohickey you put in the ceiling to do the deal that comes down and you open the attic staircase so that we can access the attic. And I thought, great, there's another $1,000 to $1,200 that I didn't expect, which is going back to when you think you know everything, you don't. Hello, that's my dog. When you think you know everything about what you're doing, as my dad would say, that's what you get for thinking. So I met him over there to take a look around. And we actually went into the unit next door. These are two side-by-side townhouses. Went into the unit next door, and I showed him the access to the attic, which was a staircase in the other unit. And he walked up there and he looked around and he said, you don't need the pull-down staircase. I'm gonna take that off of your bid. And I said, but I thought it was code. And he said, no, it's not code. It's just extra work and you don't need it. And so he actually saved me the $1,000, $1,200 that I wouldn't have known any better. He could have charged me that, but he didn't. He told me when I didn't have to spend the money. He has worked with me 12 years now. And this is not the first time he has told me when I didn't have to spend extra money. And he could have charged me, and I may eventually have found out, but I also may not have. And he has put heat pumps in 7 or 8 units, several houses, quite a bit. And I have spent a lot of money with him. He has also saved me a lot of money, and multiple times has said, you don't need to spend that. So when you find a contractor who is willing to tell you not just when you need to spend money, but also when you don't, pay them well, pay them a living wage, and make sure that they're happy with you, because they're the ones that are gonna make you money in the long run, right? A good contractor is worth their weight in gold. And if you're in this business for any time at all, you'll realize that those are the guys that are gonna make you money. Pay them well.